Welcome back to We Here Now. I'm X. Let's get to it. So, crypto news today. Bitcoin nears 112,000 all-time highs, which I believe it did cross just barely. Bitcoin surged to an all-time new high, just shy of 112,000, driven by rising institutional demand and mounting short covering. Over $425 million in short positions were liquidated, adding fuel to the rally. This surge highlights growing enthusiasm from large investors in a broader bullish crypto environment. Um, Bitcoin surges as GDP data boosts risk appetite. Asian markets noted Bitcoin strength, which continues to hover near its record peak. Improved sentiment and equities and commodities helped reinforce the crypto rally as traders rotated into risk on assets. Man, it's just all types of bullish momentum. It's just about to go crazy. It's about to go crazy, guys. All right, on to stocks. Oh, come on. All right, on to stocks. Nvidia hits $4 trillion market cap. That's trillion with a T. Nvidia made history as the first company to achieve a 4 trillion valuation, solidifying its dominance in the AI-driven market surge. Its rally lifted U.S. stocks to record levels ahead of major economic data and trade talks. Futures ahead of Futures ease ahead of data and trade news. U.S. stock futures pulled back slightly after Nvidia's record breaking run. Investors are now watching upcoming employment and trade data, while a new 50% copper tariff targeting Brazil and other countries weighs in on sentiment. All right, on to commodities. Copper tariffs send prices soaring. U.S. I couldn't even say it right. Trump announcement of a 50% tariff on copper imports triggered a sharp rise in copper futures and stocks. Analysts warn this could fuel inflation as industrial metal costs jumps. Oil softens despite tariff fears. Oil price dipped slightly amid broad trade concerns, despite the tariff-driven rally in copper. Traders are weighing tariff news against global supply data and demand outlooks. All right, moving on to some Forex news. Dollar weekends on tariff news. The U.S. dollar eased against the euro and pound as investors grew cautious about the U.S. tariff announcements, particularly the 50% copper duties. Risk on currencies like AUD and EUR benefited, reflecting shifting sentiment. Yen, the yen unlikely target of U.S. pressure. A former Japanese diplomat stated that Japan likely won't face U.S. demands to strengthen the yen, despite tensions over trade and currency valuation. This statement helped stabilize the yen after recent volatility. All right, so this is what we have for the news. So now let's just move on to what we all want to see, right? Is the trade signals. Come on, computer. All we want to see is the trades. That's all we want to see. So, this computer's running slow today. I guess I should have updated the internet, but this is running slow. Bear with me, guys. All right, sorry about that, guys. Sorry about that. All right, XTZ. You have a 2-day trend line break. As we can see right there. 2-day trend line break. H bar. We have a two day trend line break as well. blah, 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 because it is crypto. It is crypto. Uniswap, 2-day trend line break as well. XBI. Where is my XBI? I think that's a stock. Yeah. Biotech at that. All right. So 2-day trend line bounce. This is the 2-day trend line. Bounce right off of it. Engulfing. Blah 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 blah. You know. Bunch of confirmation. All right. What is that? Nio. Where are you? Oh, it's right there. If it was a snake, it would have been me. All right. 12-hour breakout incoming. We have this channel right here, and the 12-hour breakout is incoming. It's incoming. It actually looks like it's already broken out. All right, moving on to Rivian. We have a 12-day breakout, 2-day reversal candlestick pattern. Excuse me. This might be the best one that I've seen with the 2-day breakout. Excuse me. Got the hiccups. Holla if you hear me. All right. Let's go back to. Just wanted to see if this had a 2-day trend reversal pattern as well. All right. On to Palantir. What do we have for Palantir? A 2-day upcoming trend line break, which is this right here. But if not, I did highlight this area right here. If it does not break through and it actually breaks this trend line going down, it's looking like price will definitely go right here. It will definitely come right here. But this will be my long-term goal for price. If it push through here and here, this 30-day EMA. All right, let's look at some Chef JPY. We have a 2-hour pennant. 2-hour pennant. I mean, it does looking like a false breakout, but we are still, holding on to this and seeing what will happen. JP Morgan. I think that's JPY. I think that is JP Morgan. Yes, it is. Boom. This isn't even what I was thinking, but however, this actually changed my whole perspective. So I had a short for my JP Morgan, but I'm looking on this 2-hour. Clear as day. Double bottom. Clear as day. Yeah, I mean, this is just clear as day. This is the reversal. Yeah. If price holds, this is the reversal. If price holds, this is the reversal to continue to go back up. It just did a little pullback to the fib. It just did a pullback to the fib. So that JP Morgan Chase, we gonna keep an eye out. Definitely gonna keep an eye out on it. And yes, I am changing up my trend lines. Because why? Because I was wrong. I was wrong. All right. Moving on to actually the last one. AMD. Indeed, we have a 6-hour falling wedge, as you see right there. Right there. All right, so yeah, besides the JP Morgan Chase, I believe everything should be good. I was wrong. I'm just writing in those. I was wrong. On JP Morgan Chase, possible double bottom formed. Possible double bottom form. So, yeah, guys, I've actually been trying to get better and taking notes and journaling, basically. But anywho, you've been watching We Here Now. I'm X. Like, comment, share, subscribe. And I see you guys on the next.